Podcast 3. Stage 2 of social media is the topic we're talking about today. Stage 2 of social media is referring to a phrase I've made up, which refers to the awakening of people when it comes to social media. What I mean by that is, if you notice online, people are starting to realize that social media is not reality. The internet is not reality. That's a very, very important point. So people are starting to realize the relationships, the couples, the lifestyles, the life and courses that people are selling is not real life. And that's a crucial phase of the internet and social media. And even to the extent of people are starting to not use social media, and people are starting to quit or not use the internet or smartphones. And this is a deep phase, I think. And I shouldn't really call it a phase, because I believe this is, how do you call it? Maybe an enlightenment, if you will, if we can call it that, if it's the right use of wording. And I think people are starting to realize that social media, or the characters on social media, because they are characters, most of the individuals you see on social media are attempting to sell a life, a way of living. You know, trying to say that, oh, if you follow me, you will become like me. That's essentially what it is. And we've discussed on previous podcasts the idea that, unfortunately, when a lot of us go on social media, including myself, we look at creators and we start to feel bad within. We start to, in a way to phrase it right, eat ourselves internally or metaphorically as we look at these big influencers. And there's a reason why it's the word influencers used, because whether you like it or not, we are all being influenced by the internet and the characters we see and the endless hours we consume of social media. So depending on who you view and the content you view, of course it differs, you know. As a small content creator, I have a choice what content to put up, and I have a choice whether I want my content to be beneficial or not. And of course, that's the goal with having a podcast on my channel. It's to have a positive impact, a positive fingerprint on society, you know, to help people to discuss important ideas in the modern age, to discuss important things that affect all of us. And now, whether we like it or not, the internet/social media is a daily part of all our lives. So us trying to ignore it is the wrong approach.